What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary 41. Thank my sponsor, Steel Supplements. Link and discount code down in the description. You also know I'm a Weeble preferred, but it's their best promotion in the pen comment. All you have to do, click the link, open an account, agree to the terms and conditions. They are going to give you up to 12 free fractional shares. And we're going to take a look at Madden 24. I'll leave a link down there. You can take a look at this gameplay. We're going to look at the line here. I want you to ask yourself, how are these issues still prevalent in this game? Right? If this is the beta and they're the most polished version from last year, how are we still dealing with these problems, right? So very simple play here. The lineman is to protect the quarterback. Explain to me why he's dropping back now behind and will also go out of the screen as far as where the quarterback is going. You are never trained in any aspect of football to drop back behind the quarterback. Now, this is only one part of the issue here because we have a quarterback ultimately that's going to scramble, in part because he doesn't have proper protection in front of him. So the reason the scrambling becomes an issue is because we're starting to see, again, some legacy issues. I want you to pay attention to the way these linebackers react on this play. Now, we can't see the quarterback here, but we know that he's scrambling. So explain to me first, if we know the quarterback is scrambling, what is this linebacker doing? Why is he flat-footed? Why is he looking in the opposite direction? Furthermore, as the play continues to go out, we're going to ask ourselves, even though he is going to the wrong side of the play, you can see the quarterback is running. Now, after the line of scrimmage is passed, why are players reacting? Take a look. This player right here, flat-footed, standing still, not moving. Legacy code. Can't react till the line of scrimmage is passed. Then all of a sudden, players understand what's going on. Things that should be fixed. Read and react. Rebuilt, rewired is what they're selling us, correct? Yet you can go back for almost a decade, see these same exact gameplay issues. You have these issues, what happens? You have players trailing each other. Let's talk about physics-based tackling. What's going to happen right here? You've got a safety that's came down. You've got a quarterback that is going to slide. This year's supposed to be different. We're supposed to have all these different animations, all these different contextual ways for players to interact. Instead, what do we have? Mentioned about it in the other video. We have a player that's going to slide, offset any animation that could trigger, and now you've got players shifting, warping, going through each other. Things that should not be happening on a next-gen console, things that should be fixed in the game, and honestly, what we can look back at now and say is broken gameplay. Things that should be out of the game, things that if sliders could fix, should be fixed. This should be the best version of Madden we've ever seen. Going forward, let's take a look at what happens on this play because, again, we're going to talk about legacy issues. We're going to talk about not a quarterback running the ball, but rather a ball carrier running the ball. Now we've got a design run. And to this point, let me just say, the helmet issues here I can deal with. That's a glitch. That's easy to fix. Let's talk about lead blocking. Do we feel like that lead block by number 64 was just effective? Let's talk about the defensive player. Let's take a look at his position, okay? Is he set up to actually be fundamental in breaking down a tackle, or is he opening his hips back up to run upfield? All the new animations in the world don't fix logic where players turn back like this. There's no need, no matter who the ball carrier is, pursue down and make the tackle. In Madden, right now, this animation right here is all that matters. And we're seeing yet again animation dependency in this game determining what lends itself to realistic football. It's just not possible. You can't have all these animations play out. The ball carrier breaks the tackle, spins around, no momentum, everything stopped, ball carriers come down, we're still breaking tackles. Why are we breaking tackles if the momentum is stopped? It doesn't make any sense, and it should really not happen if you're sitting here and promoting physics. Now, I know to some people this is a small thing. They say, oh, this can be tuned. This can be adjusted. This doesn't have to be this way. They know these problems. They're going to go in and fix them. This isn't Madden 24. This is I don't know what this is. The reality is this. The issues that I've showed you up until now, you can go back year in and year out and show Madden having these problems. If they're truly listening to the community, building a better game, then these issues don't happen anymore. Final example here, and a big example. This is a huge problem. Again, I'll forgo the helmets. I'll understand, hey, helmets being wrong in the game, that's something they can fix. That's an error. That's acceptable. But we're going to talk about setting up a pocket, how a play develops, how a quarterback, once again, is protected. And to me, when you look at the gameplay here, it's painfully obvious that this game is programmed poorly. And again, if you're honest with yourself and you've played this game, these are things that you've seen year in and year out. They don't get any better. They actually, in my opinion, get more frustrating as a gamer. And I love the TV camera here accentuates all of these issues. Watch the pocket form, okay? I don't have any issues right now. Depth is good. Linemen, tackles, everything looks great. I'm going to freeze it right here. This is a great pocket. You can throw in it. You can step up in it. You can go back. Whatever you need to do. But I want you to understand, even slowed down, let's take a look at what happens to this pocket in just seconds. Quarters of a second. All of a sudden, we're going from a decent pocket being formed to players that have no idea what they're doing. No idea how to hold a block or re-engage a block. Because just literally a fraction of a second later, you've got the quarterback running backwards, and count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 linemen looking back at the quarterback or over to the sidelines because they're about to be benched. Why does this continue to happen? Not only that, as the play ends, as the quarterback goes down, take a look at where these players are looking. How many times have you played Madden? Your quarterback's been sacked and you've got your lineman looking back at you. Is this an issue we need to approach EA and tell them, hey, your logic is bad. My linemen are staring at me while the play ends and my quarterback goes down in a heap because my linemen don't know how to hold a block. I don't mind if you have players get beat. Players get beat in the NFL every single day, every single position, every Sunday. But you have to make it realistic. You have to make it readable. You have to make it semi-approachable for the user to look and say, hey, I'm losing containment. I need to make a decision here. So many times in Madden, the decision is, I'm going to run backwards because the pocket's broken and I don't know what to do, and then all of a sudden your team is looking back at you while you go into the ground. Years and years of approaching EA and saying, fix this. Clearly, it's not fixed. And here we are looking down another year of horrible, broken gameplay. And you know, when EA sits here, 3 examples, all horrible gameplay, how can I not be back in the week with more commentary?